Welcome to Let's Talk with Sheila. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm glad for you all to be here. We're going to talk about love and marriage DC. So tell me, who's been watching it? It's only been 2 episodes. This episode, the coldest winter ever. Wonder why they saying that. So I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully we're going to have some friends up tonight. And one of the people we're going to have up is Jordan J. So Jordan J is going to come up. And as people come up in the audience, then I'm going to bring anyone who wants to come up. And if you're just in the audience and you're chatting, you have something that you want to say, please, without a doubt, share. And whatever you want to say, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So tell me, with everybody here watching Love and Marriage, is this not going to take over Love and Marriage Huntsville? Because Love and Marriage DC right now, after 2 episodes, you can already tell it's going to be, I shouldn't say going to be spicy. It is spicy already. 2 episodes. So with that being said, I want to bring up one of our guests tonight, and this is Jordan J. Jordan J. How are you?
Good. How are you? Is my audio okay?
Well, yeah, but I'm hearing some echo.
Oh.
So I'm not really sure.
Let me check my settings.
Oh, we have Clyde here. Hi, Clyde. How's it going, Miss Demeter? How's it going, Miss Demeter Joe? So we're going to go ahead and again, if I have anybody who wants to jump on, let me know. Love to have you. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the show. First scene of the show, you see Monique and Ashley having a luncheon. They're meeting. And basically, they're meeting to to complain about their husbands. Is that what you got?
That's what I got from that.
So,
not so happy wives.
Well, not so happy. So Monique is a little frustrated with Chris. Mm-hmm. And so, but she's really happy to have now a circle of friends where she can actually, talk to someone else about, some of their issues and some of her issues and concern about her marriage. Monique, for the first time, is seeing some of the things they're coming to that 10-year relationship being married. And a lot of people call it the 7-year itch. But I've been married before, and you've probably been married too. And between 7 and 10 years, you start having that little itch. And that's what Monique is doing. Monique is having some issues with Chris. Chris getting up, moving along with his life, progressing along with his life. And she's a little concerned about it. So she's speaking to Ashley. And Ashley seems to have some of the same concerns. What did you think, Jordan? Because I don't want to just keep,
Yeah, no, I can't even remember how long Ashley and Quick are married. But
I think they've been married. They've been together 14 years. And I think they've been married 13. So they've been married
a little bit longer than Monique. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think their issues are a little bit different only because DJ Quick is not in the house. Like he's working too much. Like he's gone. So Ashley can't even get a breather, or to see him a long time because he's always busy working and stuff. So she's the main caretaker. Now Monique, her husband has been retired 10 years as well, right?
So yeah, he's been retired for 10 years.
He's been in the house for 10 years under her.
Yeah, so that kind of makes you think that may be her concern.
I think, it's a little bit different. I think, Monique's issue was, no, he doesn't take care of the kids, but he's also always home and in my face and in my business. Like, he needs to get his own, I guess, life is kind of what she wants him to have. Versus Ashley, who's like, when you coming home?
Right. So you're right. They got two different issues, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but they did complain both about them being, more hands-on with the kids. Mm-hmm. Ashley was kind of saying, he's the main.
Sorry. Sorry, I was trying to do something, did something wrong. So sorry about that.
Yeah, so Ashley was kind of complaining about Quick and how she has to like hire 15 different people in order for him to take care of his kids.
When she goes somewhere, that's what
whenever she gets them alone.
But like you said, it is totally a different chemistry because Ashley seems like she wants to have a career. Ashley is ready. You know what? She's ready to get out there, and she's a podcaster already, writing a book, but she wants her career. You can see it.
She wants her
now. I think she's struggling now more than ever because she's been the person that has been taking care of the kids, the family, the house. To me, it's opposite. Monique wants Chris to get out and find himself, whatever it is he chooses to do. And then on the other end, you have Ashley, who is at home and who wants to go out and do something. So you're right, they have reverse roles.
Yes,
reverse roles, but it's still at the same time, it's a problem for both of them. So
yeah, they both got issues with their husbands stepping up to the plate. I guess you can kind of boil it down to that. Like neither one of them.
Wait, really we got Miss Charlene Big. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut y'all, but we got Miss Charlene Big World in the audience. So I mean, she's in the chat in the background. So I'm gonna bring her up.
Okay. Hello,
Miss Charlene.
Hello,
honey. How are you doing today?
Girl,
I'm trying to survive. How y'all doing?
We pretty good. So we kind of got started a little bit on that first conversation between Monique and Ashley. So what was your take on it? I mean,
I came in the chat. I came in the chat, but it was nobody there. So it was saying I had 2 minutes, but I had to fix the kids' food. So
no, you're fine. You're fine. But what did you think about it? What did you think about that scene?
Well, man, give me the question again.
The scene with Ashley and Monique in the very beginning.
They're
discussing about their husbands and their concerns. And Ashley, she wants to get out. What did you think?
Okay, let me get Monique ass out the way. Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Let me get Monique out the way first. I feel like Monique is so thirsty for attention. Like she want to know everything about everybody's marriage when everybody is different. I don't like that about Monique. I like her as a person, but I wish she would just take her own advice and run with it. She's always asking. Ashley, on the other hand, she's just putting up with whatever for the lifestyle because, I think she been with Silva for what, 23? Was it 13 years? Is it 13?
Yeah, they've been married for 13 years.
Yeah, exactly. They've been married for a long time. I just feel like, like she said, she had to she quit school twice, to let him pursue his dreams, and she never pursued hers. Like, girl, some of these women, they settle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say she don't know her work because the lady is very, talented. She's an entrepreneur. She got a lot of stuff going on. She really can handle her own if she wants to, but a lot of women are afraid of it.
But then you got 2 kids. It's gonna be hard to just
but I didn't get anything. I don't think Ashley's afraid of anything. I think Ashley has been that faithful lady standing behind her man, taking care of her family, supporting her family. But now I do think Ashley wants to get out more.
Yeah.
And because she is smart, like you said, she's smart. She's got, she's an entrepreneur. She's writing books. I mean, Ashley has a lot of stuff going on for herself. And now she's just ready to step forward and say, look, Quick, I'm going to need you to take a step back, or at least take a half step back, and let me take 1 step forward.
Exactly.
That's what I think Ashley was trying to say, And I think, like I said, one thing I will say, DJ Quick, he did make a point, and he made it very clear. Ashley's been with him since day one. So Ashley wasn't with him. He didn't have anything with him and Ashley. He probably was carrying those crates of records. I don't know if you remember back in the day, they used to put the DJs have crates of records in the back of their car, because that's how they when they DJ to the club.
Take everything.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I really did like that I like DJ Quick saying that. So, but you're right, but they do have issues. So what me and Jordan was saying, Charlene, it seemed like they have the same issue, Monique and Ashley, but it's reverse. Monique wants Chris to get out and do something. Don't you think that's her problem? And Ashley wants to get out and do more. That's what
I think Chris is a big country boy. And it's gonna be kind of hard because he's been getting away with doing this for years now. I think
10 years.
10.
That's a lot. I think she more of a city girl. I really do think Chris is big country. You know what I'm saying? Like go do whatever, but he don't know how to plan stuff and do the things that Monique. Now Monique more skilled than he is. He's sports. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, you grew up all your whole life from when you were tight on up to.
Okay, but wait, we got to give him some credit. This man went to college. I don't know if he graduated. This man seems to be very intelligent. Okay.
Oh yeah, I like Chris.
And he played his professional career for over 10 years. I just think somewhere down the line something happened and he just lost his how would I say his desire to really get out and do more than just be in the house and take care of his family. And I mean literally take care of his family. He just don't seem like he had that desire to get out and to be a businessman or an entrepreneur. I'm just saying that's what
That's not for everyone either. Like you can't expect everyone to want to be an entrepreneur and want to go out and hustle,
Okay, that's fine, but from the type of man he's been, don't you want him to want to do something?
No, absolutely. I say go get your coaching job somewhere, assistant coach, something like that could be.
That most definitely would fit him. Yeah, that would fit him.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see him starting a business like Monique is doing with her Mila essentials and everything.
Right.
I don't see him doing that. Wanting to go to meetings and being all people's faces.
True that.
That's why I say I think it's their backgrounds. Like I said, I think he's like a big country boy at heart. Like
I agree.
Did she say their parents was wait a minute, his parents is friends, but
her parents got divorced
at a certain age?
Yeah, about 20 years into the relationship or some 23 years they got a divorce.
Exactly, because I think she was saying that his mom and daddy broke up, but they friends. And she was like, I don't want that kind of relationship.
Yeah,
I guess it better be friends than be fighting.
Right. I don't know what she meant by that.
I don't know either. And then Chris, I guess I take it he's from Alabama, because you remember she was like, you stop talking Alabama and I stop talking Jersey. So if that's the case, Chris is old school and he is probably a Southern gentleman.
And Alabama is about as southern as you gonna get.
What? Okay,
Yes.
So trust me, Charlene, I know.
Like Melanie,
I don't get this southern accent just because I'm faking. Huh?
Like how Melanie be talking about, I'm not worried about Martell. She's so country and southern.
They all are. Yeah.
But you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna drift because Joy said we don't need to drift, but I'm gonna say this. When you move up north, and I've been up north for a while, I'm not gonna lose my accent because I'm from the South, originally born and raised. But when you're up here for a while, you can start to hear Southerners accent. Can you believe that? So I hear Melanie when she's like Martell.
Yes. Teaser too.
Yeah. So I imagine that's how I sound to other people. So anyway, just saying, but it's all good. So anyway, so we're gonna try to move it right along. What do you think about Monique and this radio personality? Now she's thinking about being on the radio.
She's like Candy. She's like a Candy, right? In the making, just doing 100 things at once.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't see nothing wrong with it. She want to get out the house and dibble and dabble here and there and stuff. And then she already do a podcast, so she really kind of like affiliated with it already. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. It's just that Monique is really worried about what's happening at the home front when she leaves,
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow.
Because if Chris has been home for 10 years, he should know how to handle the kids.
That's why I was like why she put so much pressure on herself to be worried about that?
Right. I mean, I don't understand. Like, he been doing it, right? I mean, it's not much. He sees you doing it. I mean, I don't understand.
But I think Monique doesn't want a Mr. Mom for another 10 years.
He gonna have to start
See, she wants him to do more at home with the kids, probably get them up, get them out. But then she wants him getting up, getting out too. You know what I'm saying? Doing something too.
Not she did mention she don't want to be. What is she? Sorry, she didn't want to be one of those wives who has 4 kids and her husband being one of them. And I was like, dang, Monique, is he that bad?
I want a man. Monique said she want a man. I ain't mad at her.
No, I ain't mad at Monique at all. She said she want a man, a partner, a husband, not a child. Like, come on. Do you think like that's not something that she shouldn't have?
No,
and so that's why I said
I would like to see like what it is he's doing, because I'm just like from the cameras, and obviously it could be edited. It just seems like Monique is just kind of like hammering in on him. I'm like, well, what is Chris like? What is he really doing? Like,
we don't see what Chris doing,
yeah.
and I really don't think he's gonna give us a lot, because he's not gonna do too much in front of the camera.
No,
you see how he had to apologize,
yep.
When he was going, I think he don't want to do too much in front of the camera, because he was like that on the other show.
Yeah, because I didn't really watch that, so I didn't even know he was active.
Damn, was it that?
A lot of camera time there. I was like,
wow.
It's just that there's two of them that's real messy, but the show was good. I just felt like Monique probably didn't fit in with them. They kind of like, kind of bougie, good. Yeah, there you go. That's the perfect word for it.
They big exactly mean girls. Like,
what you call them, Joy?
I said mean girls.
She didn't need to be a part of it. Shoot, exactly what that is, girl. Because
wait, okay, so because y'all got me so confused. Right? Y'all think Erana and Ashley are mean girls? No.
We talking about on the other show, Real Housewives of Potomac.
Oh, Potomac. Oh,
yeah, that show.
Yeah, okay, great. You're right. I agree. Charlene, yeah. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, I don't find mean girls on this show. But you're right. No. Yeah, those girls, ooh, Lord, they was vicious on that show. Potomac, oh yes, my, I'm so glad Monique is off. And then another thing, for some reason, the energy is just so much different on this show than it is on that. That show looked like everybody.
She really seemed like a different person. Exactly. She do seem like a different person. She more calmer, you know what I mean?
Really,
like get a chance to see her, see who she really is.
And I'll be honest with you, I like the ladies. I like all the ladies. I like the family. And one of the reasons why I do like the ladies, because you can tell those ladies are not insecure. You know how you have women who so insecure in everything their husband do, if he say something, they cringing. They're not like that. They're very secure with whoever they are, and they know who they are. And I like that. You understand? I like they know who they are. They know what type of relationships they have, and they don't make excuses for it.
Right.
And they got the men in check too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I noticed the men too are very respectful towards them.
Exactly.
They're not like that other Huntsville show. I'm like, oh, these men, I can't like the way they talk and disrespect their wives. These guys are definitely like they can handle, I'm trying to think of the word. But anyways, I just like them more respectful, period. Like towards their wives. Like they actually in love, still show
like, but it's in the house. They still show that they're manly, they're the men, and they wear the pants, they take care of their family. But like you say, they let their wife have their moments, and they let their wives be their wives. Like they don't choose, they don't look like, to me, they judge. They're like, hey, if this is what you want to, like you said, the men are so dope in DC. Hello, confessions. I have confessions up here. Hello. And so she was just made a comment in the chat, and she's right. The men seem to be
she said they're so dope.
Yeah, in DC, and I do agree. And one of the things I was talking to a girlfriend of mine who lives in DC, Alicia. I'm not sure if she's gonna come up, but one of the things she kind of hangs out with some of the DC elite. And I told her, I'm glad that Ready to Love is moving out of DC Potomac area, but I'm glad they bought Love and Marriage DC there, because I would like to see them develop the couples and to learn and see more about them. Because at the end of the day, we need to see some positivity as far as Black love on TV. Yes. And I'm not saying perfect love. I'm not saying love where they don't have issues, but I would rather see couples who have been through something, and we can see that they went through it and they come out on the other side, and we can find something that we all can embrace in each couple. And I really like that. I'm so glad for Carlos King. Carlos King, if you're listening here, we on Let's Talk with Sheila. We are excited about Love and Marriage DC. So we like what's happening. It's first 2 episodes, but I'm liking it. So I'm hoping.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? You see the other race shows stay on for episodes after episodes. There's not nothing wrong with that. They want to put their business out there and let us see it. Let us see it.
And then we're gonna talk about it, right? And I always say, Charlene, we review what we see. Because you know how a lot of times they're gonna say the editing was bad, they put the light on this, and that's possible, and it's probably true. I'm not even gonna say possible because editing, what we're watching is TV, and guess what? We need sensational TV for us to watch it. You right? And we wouldn't be reviewing it if we weren't interested. So I understand all that, but I'm liking what we see. Hello, Goody. I have another Goodies up in here too. I don't know if you all can see it. So. So moving right along, last week we spoke about Mr. Chris Winter Williams' husband. You remember Winter when she was sharing all?
His name Kevin, I think. Is it Kevin?
Oh, Kevin, you're right. I'm sorry. Winter Williams is his wife. Is the wife, and Kevin and Chris. What you think about Kevin and Chris?
Bad.
I cannot with him. I don't even. When he told that story, Chris, I was like,
"He's so great."
Because I didn't get a complete story. Did you get the beginning, the middle, and the end? Because I didn't know what I got. I felt like, what you got?
Kevin came in here on some fugazi, girl. Kevin said that the company accused him of stealing money, to take his kids roller skating. I don't even know how to take that. I don't know how to take that. Is this $1 million company? You taking money to take the kids, right?
Hey, Mom.
I was like, I don't
exactly. So please let me know what. So from that story, what did you gather? Did he or did he not? Let's just keep it 100. Did he do something?
I think I want to go towards Winter. I want to believe Winter because I feel like this man is like almost 60, he at 60, and he doing too much. Then he's like kind of like he's not an honest man. He lies a lot, and she married him too fast. She didn't get to know this man. You know what I'm saying? She said she checked him out, but I don't know what kind of checking you did, sis. But you didn't do your homework because he lied like he lived in his own place and find out where he was at, down in his mom and them basement. Girl, bye.
And had been living there. You're right. But I thought she said she wasn't in Winter supposedly a relationship specialist.
She a relationship coach,
Okay.
Or retired. I can't remember if she retired. Relationship coach.
But she still said it came out of her mouth. How does that come out your mouth and you in a relationship with somebody, like you said, 60 years old? You have 2 kids and you all have dated less than a year and you married him?
Well, she didn't say she could help herself. She said she could help y'all.
But you know what? She hasn't seen him in 6 months either. But she haven't seen him since that incident occurred.
So let's keep that in mind. They've been married less than a year, right? I mean, no, they have been knowing each other less than a year. They've been married almost a year. They've been separated for 6 months. How was he in there shedding tears
6 months
about her youngest son, or child that he hadn't seen? You remember how close he said the children were? When did you get to meet those kids? At what point did you get to meet them? Because y'all didn't date that long before you got married. You was
but
married.
There's supposed to be a couple on there. You know that, right?
Huh?
Yeah. We saw the clip.
I know, Goody.
And they broke up 3 months later.
They broke up, right? Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, what is this man? Is too old to be playing games. Like,
but if you saw their interaction
too,
sorry, it's cutting.
All over each other in this confessional.
Yeah, and if that interaction, that was kind of cringe to watch. Whatever they were talking about, it was mainly just so much sex. And I'm like, is that all y'all have like in a relationship?
That must be what they built their relationship.
Yeah, for under a year, right?
From it, like he walked away from his girlfriend, and that's you got a whole wife. You know, you just walked away and ain't heard from the lady, ain't seen her, nothing. Like what kind of crap is that?
Well, look, if you see Goody good boy said, wait, let me put it up here. Okay. So everybody who know I'm trying to learn more how to use this StreamYard. So you see what Goody want to read what Goody said, Jordan?
He took him skating and expensed it. Used the wrong card.
Exactly. Spot on, baby. Good. Spot
Bam.
on. Good.
That's what happened. Bang, bang. He used the wrong card and got caught. Because I'm going, okay, Kevin, all this that you're doing a lot. Why is it that you can't even talk to your wife and let Winter know what's going on? He couldn't even, he's like, oh, I was trying to get it together. And by the time I figured it out, we had separated kind of like, and I was just like, he was so fast talking. I do not understand. Mm-hmm. Do not understand what Winter saw in this man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sex, he probably good.
No, girl, when I tell you this, you're gonna die. On Winter just did she did a IG live.
Don't you say it.
And girl, okay, she said that they were celibate and until she married him. What is Goody said? So she said she was celibate until she married him. And once she married him, he had to use those little pills. Okay, so where was all this 9 times and you know what I'm saying, in one day and 8 times the record? All this I don't know. You should see it. Please go on Winter Williams IG.
She just really just stunned on us.
What? When I say stunning, now, girl, we got to get through the show because Jordan is giving me the eye. But anyway, not only did she stunt, he had the audacity to say she's not even a relationship specialist. Okay, Miss Demeter Joe is the one who dropped that video and let me see it. She's the one that shared that video. And guess what? Winter Williams is a minister. She's a preacher.
But what is okay? So
Lord, please, I'm not laughing because she said she's a minister. God, no, I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just saying she's not a relationship specialist, but now she's a minister. She said she got
not the brightest.
It's really faking it so they make it up on here with this relationship stuff. For a storyline.
Okay.
I did not know that. I'm about to go look that up and look at it.
Yeah, you got to see it. It was the next night. It was the next day after this. So this show came on the next day. She started, you know how you got to backpedal and you got to, try to get on top of social media before they get on top of you. And, they hadn't been giving her no good look. She hadn't given her own self a good look. So Winter made sure she got on there and shared about. So, yeah. But anyway, look, Goody said she left.
They're medicated people.
Ooh. Goody, you is a mess. You a mess, Goody.
Goody ain't no joke. Goody ought to come on.
She hit the head right on the nail.
No, that's exactly what she was. That's exactly what she was.
Maybe that's why she had to do it 8 times trying to get it right.
Well, she shouldn't have been bragging about it. So now she talking crap about it. But anyway, let's move on. We're gonna move on to Monique and Chris. Their pre-dinner. What did you think about, the pre, they had a pre-dinner and they were talking and I guess they were kind of discussing. What do you think, Jordan? Go ahead. That's one of the things you were talking about.
No, yeah, I was just saying how I felt. Again, Monique, super aggressive. No, I don't want to say aggressive. Super like,
she be on some
man. She's gonna pounce on him. I think one of the issues she was saying was like his wardrobe, and she kind of came out and was like, "Who dressed you?" And I was like, "Ooh," I was like, "Oh, national TV, huh?" Like, kind of a little bit emasculating him, but okay, maybe that's just how y'all relationship is. I thought that entire dinner was kind of like. They definitely need to go to counseling. Like, I see why Monique is asking everybody for help because you really do need it.
She crying out. Sis is crying out.
You really do need it. And I'm like, geez, girl, like.
She crying out for some help.
So so you all feel that the way Monique, she's a little bit much more stronger than Chris? I mean, is that where you're thinking at? Or do you think he can handle her?
He can handle her. He been with her for 10 years, but Monique is tough though. Monique got some tough skin. Yeah. I think she from the hood, to be honest with you, because the way she acts.
I think so
she one of them. Yeah, she one of them low key. I'm pretty and I got a little change and I'm smart, but I got a little ghetto too. She gives me that. She do. Yeah. She gives me that.
Yeah, because she can definitely hold her weight. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, she can hold her weight and she ain't no joke. I like Monique. But I do think she's a little strong on Chris, but maybe that's what he needs. You understand? I mean, we're on the outside looking in.
Sometimes you gotta apply pressure. Yeah.
Yes, come on, you know that. You know what I'm saying? And people sometimes your partner will get comfortable if you let them get comfortable.
And Kristen got comfortable.
And Chris, after 10 years, he's gotten comfortable. And she's
like how women do. It just looks funny
like,
when a man do it. It looks funny when a man do it.
It does, especially in this day and age, because the women right now, we're out here working, we're out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? Women are out here, like they say, we run the world. I'm just saying that something. And so now when you see a man not doing as much, it's like you really, how should I say, you really focus on it. Like you really see it. And if you're in a relationship and you doing something, it could be a problem. Like, and I can see where I can see where Monique is trying to give him like some tough love in front of the cameras, but I mean, I'm sure she's giving him all kind of love behind the camera. So you know what I'm saying? She's like, let's do it. But anyway, let's talk about this dinner. So, what did you think, Charlene, about this vegan dinner? And Jordan, what did y'all think about it?
Now I'll let Charlene go.
Oh man. Okay. Since I get it, Monique is vegan, but I think she should have like some other stuff on the side as well, because everybody not vegan. But it was a nice gesture. So it's like your friends doing something, I'll be like, play along. You know what I'm saying? But everybody different, because Erana was definitely like, I ain't eating it. You know what I'm saying? But
I love the most.
I would have ate it.
I love that part. I love the most when her husband though was like, she ain't gonna eat that. I was like, I don't have no problem.
I was loving with Jay. Jay was like, it was fine with me. I knew she it was gonna be a problem.
Hey, they had a whole chef in there preparing that meal for them, honey. Guess what? I know it was good. You know what I'm saying? Because some people say some vegan food is, you can't even tell the difference. Some of it. So
I've heard that too, and I've had some that's very tasty. So I
like plant-based, but not vegan. Yeah, but that dinner, like I thought. I mean, when we was a girl, her house it was like dark, like it was intimate, like it was really for the couples like that. Monique has a nice house.
She got a beautiful house.
That house is nice. When I seen that fish tank in that wall, I was trying to figure out what is that moving behind the damn wall. Make it look real hard. It was some fish. I was like, okay, sis. Go through with the
money.
Fish.
So that's why I'm saying Chris doing right, because he ain't lose none of their money. He made all their money grow. So you know what I'm saying? So the investments that they made, so I'm gonna say they both chose to make, because they're family, wife and husband. They made a good decision. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't look like they missing out on anything.
Mm-mm. Quick and Silva got some money too, because that was a nice Rolls Royce she pulled up.
What?
Baby, that car was everything.
Look, when Ashley turned around and looked at it, I was looking too like it was mine. I was like, "Ooh, Lord!"
I rewind it so I could just see the front of it one more time.
I was like, yes, Ashley, I'm all forward. Girl, turn back. Look.
But anyway, how did you guys feel about Erana? Erana, her interaction with, telling the business, I guess, the infidelity story. Well, she didn't really even say anything bad. Like, it really wasn't anything.
She really did.
She did.
She held back. Yeah. She held back. She just gave them a little something. She held back.
Hey, Gwen, how you doing? We got Gwendolyn. Her husband. Stuffing is vegan. But the stuffing is vegan corn.
He looked like he was out there, Jamie.
Like Gwen. Yeah, I think he gonna and I think he knows. That's why he don't want to talk about it. He don't want to zip it up. Can of worms. He don't want to talk about it because I think she like. But then one thing, Erana, she did admit she's never actually caught him doing anything. Yep. But I'm sure he must have gave her enough for her to probably have, you know what I'm saying? Like she said he was cheating regardless. She's like, it don't matter. I didn't catch him, but talking to other women, doing certain things, cheating. And you can see that she had to come to some point and just resolve that with herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't catch him cheating. I'm sure she went to counseling for this. Her therapist said, did you catch him? Okay, no, there was no infidelity. You can't accuse somebody of something that
didn't got the proof. Yeah.
That you don't have proof. So I'm sure she had to, how should I say, she had to resolve that in a way that she has to admit that he did not cheat. I mean, he did not, she didn't catch him.
Physically, yeah.
Physically.
Emotionally.
She said cheating, and then she gave us her definition of cheating. So, with that being said, you can tell that it's definitely an issue. And then you can also look at Jamie's face over the 26 years, and he knows he's put her through, you know what I'm saying, some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He knows.
Exactly. Oh, you sure right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I feel like when he brags on his company and say he's city to city all across the U.S. So yeah, it could be some things probably could happen. He's gonna take it to his grave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You don't want to hash it up. You don't want to rehash that stuff up.
Well, he just said they got in a good place too. So they just recently, he said, are now in a good place. Like maybe the last year or two.
No, I'm hoping longer than a year or two.
I don't know. He said he was like,
I'm gonna have to watch that because I do know he did say they're in a good place now. But he made it seem like it's been years since he's actually been out promoting J&J.
Yeah, I was checking that. I was checking it out when he was.
So he made it seem like. Yeah, and also did you hear how DJ Quick he questioned him? He said, "How does Erana feel about you getting back into the party, the nightlife?" So it makes me think that he has had a past doing something. I'm talking about Jamie when he was doing his big time entertainment.
When he was a little younger too. He was
a little younger. And so now they've gotten to a place after 26 years. And he's like, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to go back and rehash that. He don't even want to go back to that place. And I'm sure it was hard. Can you imagine? But DJ Quick even said it takes a tough woman to be able to handle someone who is in the nightlife.
That's true. Mm-hmm. It really do. I mean, because your mind gonna wonder. Right. What? You gotta be strong, honey, to deal with it.
But that's why they treat their wives like that too, and why they respect and love them so much. Because who is doing this? You've been together.
Well, you don't know what them women been through. You don't know what them ladies been through, but they stuck it out.
Right.
But what you think you stick something out with a real man, he's gonna respect you. You understand?
Exactly.
He's gonna call bullshit. He ain't gonna want to go back. I don't even think Jamie would go back to doing anything that makes Erana feel even slightly uncomfortable. That's just me.
She been through a lot.
Yeah, but like Miss Demeter Joe said, them women on him and probably still are. Yeah, without a doubt, they're still are. What are you talking about?
he look like a player.
Demeter Joe, and especially now, Miss Demeter, since they're on TV. Can you imagine? But Jamie, he's old enough now. I think Jamie said he's almost 50. Jamie know what he can lose. He knows what he can lose. And Jamie ain't trying to lose Erana. What else out there? Right. Erana is beautiful. Years. She's smart. He's been with her for years. Like, come on. When you get a piece of gold, what you going to do? Turn it in for silver? Please.
Exactly. But you know what? I was checking out, what's his name? DJ Quick. I was checking out him overworking himself with them 15 events coming up.
And what, in 3 days? Is that what it was? In 3 days?
Girl, he worked himself to exhaustion.
Who does that?
And he's not young either. So I'm like, how are you still?
He looks good though, because you know what? He said he started working at 89. He looks good.
He look good for sure, but I know that body is wearing and tearing. Like, I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, night after night in them clubs. Whoa, I can imagine. Because with anything, as you get older, your downtime is longer. You know what I'm saying? You used to go and drink, go to the club, go right to work, drink, be drunk, go to work. You know what I'm saying?
And have a lot of energy.
Yeah, have a lot of energy. Do something like that. Now you get to the parking lot of your job and probably fall asleep and be asleep for 8 hours and wake up now you know you was still in the car. So you can't do that when you get older. And so that's one of the things with DJ Quick, and that's one of the things Ashley, she's like, what are you doing? When you gonna stop doing that?
Yeah, but she the one got to nurse his ass back to help.
Yeah,
and then she knows that he does. She knows he does that shit. He coming there trying to be nice to taking out to get some damn crabs and shrimp. Boy, you gonna come on with more than some crabs and shrimp, sir.
Yeah, but Ashley don't hold her tongue, so I can tell Ashley she probably be on quick. She probably was like, as soon as the camera went off, she probably like 15. You got 15 events in 3 days. She probably said, I hope they paying you.
Then she's like, she used to it. Then it's like,
what else you gonna say? You gonna do?
It's like, why y'all don't check with y'all women and let them know what y'all got going on? It's like they don't want to tell their wives like nothing. Like y'all leave them in the dust. Like she said, the kids got events. She got stuff she gonna have to cancel. I don't like that part. I really don't. You work enough, sir. It's not like you really hurting for no money. You can at least let your family take, support them on something. They support him, seem like on everything that he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. And then another thing, he's hung up. I'm not saying hung up, but he's the party kingpin. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about Mr. Silva.
So he's not ready to get dethroned. Oh, yeah, Silva. You talking? Wait, who you talking about? Yeah, quick. He called himself the party kingpin. I don't know if you all saw the episode when Jamie was telling DJ Quick like he's gonna give him a run for his money for the CIA weekend. As far as having parties.
He sure did.
And Silva was like, "How you gonna dethrone the party kingpin?" So with that being said, you can tell I don't think DJ Quick Silva is ready to give down, stop working like he's working.
Oh, no. He got a lot more in him than James.
He got a lot more.
He got a lot more than him.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're gonna have to drag him out.
That man said he was not gonna go eat no vegan food. Let me get these crab legs and these shrimp. Okay.
Look what Goody say. Goody say, Silva, he sleep all day, and that's what Ashley's tired of. And that's what got Ashley tired.
Oh, tired.
The man is
what they say? Sick men are annoying. Sick men are annoying. Who's sick? You sure about the men?
Sick men are annoying. I'm not really sure. Goody, who you talking about is annoying?
Yeah. Unless she's talking about Chris when Chris be getting sick, unless that's what she's talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm just like,
because he did say that he had to get an IV or something. He'd be so.
Exhausted. Yeah. Okay, I see what she's saying. You're right. Sick men are annoying. She's right. That's because Silva has to get the IV. You're right, because it was so funny. It was a long time ago, y'all, like at least 15 years ago. And one of my things was to have a relationship, to know that you want to be a girlfriend, you got to be able to take care of a sick man when he's sick. So I was dating this guy, and he was a nice guy, and I enjoyed dating him and everything. And I never forget, one day he caught a cold and the flu, and he was calling me and asking me to come over and like bring him soup and stuff for a cold. And that's when I knew I wasn't girlfriend material for him. Because I was like, you need to be at home in the bed. Like, you'll be all right. Just get under cover. But anyway, I was just saying, so
what
Goody
you trying to say,
right,
you ain't want to catch it.
You gotta like him.
You catch your shit. COVID back then, was that old school COVID?
What? I ain't lying to you. So look, sometimes you know what you know.
I don't blame you, shit. If you sick, stay your ass over there, shit. Why I gotta come over and get sick with
Thank you. I was like, like, no, I'm not the girlfriend type. So let's just stop. You, I took that stuff over, and you ought to see how fast I got out of there. He was like, you ain't gonna stay. I said, stay. No, you gotta drop that shit. But anyway, we're gonna. So Goody is definitely right. But anyway, so Quicksilver again, he's gonna be DJing all these parties, and Ashley definitely is not having. She's not having that. So,
but she said she's a party girl, though. She should be okay with it.
Yeah, well, she did say that, but she's just not. You don't want him to do all the events no more. Like she did, she made sure she said she's a party girl. Because you remember that was one of the things she said about Winter. One of the things why she may not like Winter, because she's a party girl and she likes to have fun, and Winter looks a little bit uptight.
She's a minister, so
she do. She do.
I think we know, but then we did. So
yeah, that's true.
So let's talk about what we know during the show. We don't get that energy. A relationship specialist, but that was what Ashley said. So Ashley's like, so I can tell already her and Winter really didn't get along too good. So anyway,
she said she's not the She said something in the first episode.
Yeah, you remember when she said like she get drunk when she get bored, she drinks when she get bored, and she's 4 drinks in. I was like, "Ooh, Ashley."
Ashley said that she's not her type of girl.
Ashley do not like, but Ashley is not feeling winter. But what do y'all think about that? What did y'all think about that dinner though? And what did y'all think about Winter going on talking? You know how Winter likes to talk about. Why did she go in so hard
on her husband?
And he's not there. But not only that, why is Winter there? I'm not saying she shouldn't be there because I know she's Monique's good friend. But as a lady, do you want to be a fifth wheel?
Exactly, girl.
No, she's not going to miss her opportunity. She's going to come back next year married with a man.
Exactly. She sure is.
I'm not missing the boat as one of the originals.
So is that what it is? She want to be a peach holder?
Yes.
Is that what it is? But still, I don't know. I'm just. I mean, I know we all side-eyeing Winter, but I'm just trying to feel like Winter. Why are you there?
Why did she tell the story? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Go ahead.
Now I was just saying, why did she tell that story about her husband and the fact that she never seen his house or his basement?
Embarrassing shit.
It's like, is that a good look on? Is that supposed to be a bad look on him and a good look on you? Because you the one who married a man. Like, exactly. You should have did your checks.
But she said she did her homework, but I can't tell.
No,
I can't tell. See, you say you had everybody looking at and running checks up on him. The shit, you still got with him and married him, sleep with him 8 times a day. Girl, that's you. Go on, honey. Go on. Because I couldn't do it,
so
man.
What didn't you do, right? What didn't you do?
Exactly.
Girl, you did everything right. What did you miss? Because something went wrong.
Because she definitely asked the right questions. Her family asked the right questions. So all the questions was asked. Okay, I don't know what the answers was that he gave them that they believe, but okay,
that's the problem. When you start listening to a man tell you all these things and you impressed by his words instead of his actions and what he has and seeing for yourself, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble just listening to pillow talk. I mean, look at what's her name? Sheree. And her old jailbird man.
Oh, you talking about what's his name? Tyrone Gillum. Okay,
it's the name for me, baby. It's the name for me.
It's the name for me too. And Shirley, when I had to say the whole name. I had to say the whole name because it's the whole name. Tyrone Gillum.
Erykah Badu, somebody like that, you know. Huh? I think about Erykah Badu every time I hear his name, Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrone.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. I'm not understanding. I'm definitely not feeling. Winter keep bashing this man. This has been 2 episodes, and she keep telling all this man business, and he didn't have this, and he's a basement. Da 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 da. Why? I don't know. It's just. I don't know. Sometimes I really do.
She dodged a bullet. She dodged a bullet. Girl, don't get your divorce from this man and don't marry nobody else.
Yes.
Don't marry nobody else. That's for sure.
Girl, get to know them first. Go to their house, child. See where they live in. See if they keep their house clean. Shit.
Mm-hmm. And she said, okay, so on her IG live, she said the reason why she didn't know where he lived and how he lived because since they were not had intimate, they were not putting themselves in a place that something could happen. So in other words, she didn't go to his house to put herself in a bad situation because they were being celibate. But I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with it. You still need to go and see where this man lives. You need to meet his family. Did you not meet his parents? Especially if he's living in the basement of the house. Did you go to his parents' house and meet him?
I don't think she met his parents because she didn't say nothing about that.
And she keeps saying they married within a year. Almost a year. We were knowing each other. What is almost a year?
A couple of days before their anniversary. I think that's what was said. It was a couple of days before their anniversary. She married this man before a year. She wasn't dating him a whole year. She wasn't dating him a whole year, but he said coming up on a year was when they got the phone call. He said a couple of days before their anniversary.
Right. So that's why I'm saying everything Winter has seemed to do has been wrong. She married him before a year, and then within a year before their year anniversary, that's when they got the phone call. So, like you said, she didn't get a chance to really know him. She didn't get a chance to really see what she was getting. She didn't investigate at all. And I'm just so shocked. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even take a chance to go to his house to see how he, like, did you go? I ain't gonna ask because I know you.
But you know what?
To see what kind of work he doing there. You just seen them checks hitting that bank account.
Exactly. She was the one that was married to the dude for 15 years. That's probably why she heard him got in there because she so used to being married. Like, you know, I got that shit from J-Lo. J-Lo said that she likes being married because she loves being in relationships. That's because if she stayed in a relationship with somebody for 15 years, you would have thought she would have got a break, but she heard him jump back in it to be in that same situation in a marriage. Mm-hmm. She must like being married. That's must be what it is.
I guess so.
Like that.
Yeah, and then on her show, on her IG, Charlene, she talked about this man being old, talking about he was putting eyelash pencil in his hair to color his hair. Oh, she talked about he was on the pill, the blue pill. Like you talking about. Whew, you talking about somebody who talked about they ex-husband? Winter did that the other day on IG Live. She talked about that. Said one night he took a shower and he came out the shower and he's like a ghost. He was so white because he hadn't touched up his hair. And
that's why
Winter went in on this man. Winter went in on her ex.
So she got catfished.
Yeah, I guess so. She's saying she didn't know he had all the gray he got. I said, "Why? How you didn't know? I can see it right now. He got gray." She didn't know that. He didn't know he was on the pill. You know, the little.
She knew how old he was, right?
Exactly. I'm trying to figure that out now.
I don't know.
She know how old he was.
I don't know. Like, look what Goody just said. Taking cashes afterwards is bad. Yeah, I guess so. You're right. So I guess what Goody said, talking cash-ish afterwards.
Yes. After the fact.
She's talking after the fact. And that's what she did. Goody, you are so right. You should, when you hear it, she said a lot of stuff about him. She said a lot of stuff about this man. And I was just like, she talked all about, you know, his fraud case and him swindling money. Yeah, she don't have nothing good to say about him. So I'm looking forward to see what the season is going to bring with Love and Marriage DC and Winter. I'm looking forward to it. Because
I just thought wait a minute, excuse me. I just thought about, okay, so this stuff was like previously like recorded. Right. So
there you go.
Stuff that she's doing on live is what's going on now, is what you're saying, right?
Exactly. Now, why are you doing it now? Exactly, Charlene. You took the words out of my mouth.
I forgot that's how they be filming, like you know, a while back. And then we see it now. Like,
exactly. You know so why are you now coming with live? Why are you doing lives now? Like, because if you look at our Ashley when she got out that car, it's wintertime. It's wintertime. With my little tam on it, it's wintertime there. It's winter. So that means
very much probably
film in probably November, October, basketball season, CIAA. That's a basketball tournament for HBCU.
So it's cold. So it's
October.
Cold.
It's got to be between October and November.
It's cold there. Yeah.
Okay. So now we're in May. So yeah, this has been filmed was filmed almost 8-9 months ago. So, and now she's coming out talking about this man. So, and she's talking about him after she's watching the show. Think about it. She watched episode 1.
Oh yeah, she pissed out how stupid she was looking.
So anyway, like I said, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to see what she brings. So we will see.
You said the magic word. I want to see if they can let him and her film at the same time. I got to see this.
I can't wait to see.
They gonna be in the room? No.
I think somebody gonna try to mediate for them or something. It's probably gonna be Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris. You can tell he easy going. You can tell
he gonna too easy. He said he been trying. With Chris, he really love her. Chris,
yeah.
And then when he apologized over the argument, like we shouldn't be doing this in front of the camera, I was like, do you know, Chris? This is what they want you to do in front of the camera. This is what we want to see real. We don't want y'all always, you know, just kind of kiss it
like y'all perfect.
And, you know, no, we don't want that, you know. So anyway, but I'm looking forward to it, and we're gonna see what next week brings. Do you have anything, Charlene, you want to bring up or you want to talk about? You know,
I think too, when they was at that table, I think that Chris basically how he bowed down to Monique a lot as well, because you gotta understand, him and Monique is still real young, so they still having sex, but she said they do the PO method and all this here stuff.
Right.
So I was like, wow. So he kind of like bow down. He don't want to be in the doghouse. So you know what I'm saying? Maybe he got her apologize. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do this shit in front of the cameras, but maybe he had to click that shit up real. I gotta sleep in that same bed with her ass at night. I'm telling you, man. I'm like, oh my god.
And she ain't gonna be jumping off because she ain't gonna be getting on if I mess up, right? You remember how she like, I jump off PO? I was like, all right, Monique. Like I said, I like these ladies. I like them. They all got different kind of energy, but I just like them. And even Ashley said she ain't on that neither. She said she on luck. She just, what she say? Take a chance.
On chance. I'm on chance.
Okay. Okay. So
I was laughing. So I was like, Ashley, I love you. That's right, baby. Take a chance. Take a chance. You know what I'm saying? She was like, that's what I'm on. So
what we gonna say?
She said, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask a question. Do y'all think that Monique gonna get the job at the radio station?
I think so.
You think so? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because it seemed like when Monique said, man said we were doing reality radio, not reality drama with like the past, show whatever. And Monique was like, I don't do drama. When it gets, I'll address it when it comes to me. He kind of like gave her that look like, what? And he said, oh, we got other people that we interviewing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was wondering, like, is that gonna take away from me thinking that she finna be on some bullshit? I don't know. Did you see that part?
Yeah, I did. I saw that part when he said it. He said, well, we are, looking at other people and stuff. And it was something that, it looked like her energy, or it was something he wasn't feeling. You know what I'm saying? When he said that.
The way she said, I address it when it come to me. I think that's what she messed up when she said that. It was like, basically, if you get in my face, I'm finna handle your ass. That's what I took it.
No, that's exactly what she meant. That's what she meant.
That's what she meant, exactly. And she kind of caught herself like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's what I feel like she was doing.
So you think she won't get it, man?
So you think she won't get it, but it's like he was kind of like side-eyeing her a little bit, like, what? You gonna handle it?
It's interesting. I want to know, did she get, if she got that part, we would know now. You know what I'm saying? She would, right? Wouldn't you think? Because now the show is airing. So we can hear, right? Or should we have already heard that she's on the radio in DC? I don't know.
Sometimes I think they hold back from social media. Like they want shit to play out on the shows. They don't want us to find out through their little social media. I think that's what it is.
That's what I think.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so
I kind of feel
because I never heard nobody say that she does no radio. I never heard nobody say that about her.
I know. So we'll see, because I think that's what they do. They hide stuff until, the show is premiering, and then they show us like what they're doing now. Because you remember that's how they do with the relationships. If you think about it, Carmen and Donovan, I don't know. I know you look at Ready to Love DC, right? You review that. Ready to Love DC?
No, I don't. I been start watching Ready to Love. I'm so sick of Ready to Love, girl.
Oh my God, I didn't know anybody wasn't.
You know what? I watched like maybe the first 3 seasons. After that, I was kind of like tired of it, because it's like,
you didn't watch DC or Potomac. You didn't watch either one in DC.
I think the last one I watched was what was the city they was in after Houston? It was another one. They ended up bringing that DJ back on that last one. I can't remember what was that.
That was Houston, but what it was the resort. I think it was Houston Resort first, and
that's the last one I watched.
Yeah, it was just Houston. So when they brought him back, I think it was KG Smooth or something like that. They brought him back. So that was just
DJ here at the radio station here in Houston.
Yeah,
he does like Houston. The Quiet Storm. You know what I'm saying? That's
resort.
why his voice sounds like that. He does.
So you didn't see.
Even
KG, he does. Huh? He's a DJ at night.
He does the Quiet Storm. You know how they play all the slow music at night on the R&B station?
He's Lenny Jones. He's Lenny Williams up here. We got a Lenny Williams.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his name. I think it's Lenny Williams or Lenny Jones. It's Lenny something, but anyway, he's an older guy though. He has that smooth voice. So KG is okay. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can pull up on KG and listen to him on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lee with the T. We got Lee with the T in the house. Huh?
Hey, I'm about to go check her channel out.
Yeah, we got Lee with the T. All my ladies. These are all my ladies that we are in a mentor program under our mentoree Kamisha Reviews. And these are all the ladies that are part of the mentee that's actually support. So Goody has been supporting Lee.
Okay.
Lee with the T. Gwen is just a good friend of ours. She's not a content creator, but she's always on support. So I love Gwen.
Okay.
Miss Demeter Joe. Yeah, Miss Demeter Joe, Maud, Afro Mama. So all of us are content creators. So you ought to check us out. I'm
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that tonight.
Confession of Reality Queen. All of us. Everybody that you see are my sisters.
Affiliated.
We're all my sisters. And we all are content creators and we all support one another. So yeah, I would love for you to look at what we're doing. And if that's something that you want to join, as far as to help grow your company, your brand.
Okay.
Let me know. I would love to introduce you to Kamisha. You and her could speak. She does graphics. She does all the graphics. Everything that you see in the background, she does all of this. She does bells and everything. So what Kamisha would do is just speak with you, find out like what's your vision for your brand of your channel, and then she would just help you along the way. So, wait a minute. I'm gonna give Lee with the T. She wants the link, so she's gonna come on with us. So so you can meet Lee with the T. Yeah, all these are my ladies, my girls. So let me.
That'll work.
Miss Demeter Moore. Okay, so I put anybody who wants to hit the link, come on up. I wish Maud was here. You would probably love Maud, Charlene. She's the undisputed African queen. I don't know where Maud is, but anyway, Maud is awesome. So come on up, Lee.
What is her name?
So Maud, that's her name. Maud, MOD, Afro Mama.
Okay. Afro Mama.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
And Miss Demeter. All of us have shown Confession, Goody. Actually, Confession of Reality Queen and Maud Afro Mama. They've just gotten monetized. So they've just gotten they've just gotten their 1,000 subscribers and they have their 4,000 views. Well, they have over 4,000 views. Let me just say this. But they did just get monetized. So
she said, she said, I'm here, and then, somebody said she asked me live.
Hello.
So this is Lee with the T.
Hey, Miss Lee with the T.
And this is Charlene Big World. She's a content creator as well, and she's out here doing her thing. So,
hi, y'all.
Hey.
How you doing, Miss Demeter?
Where's Demeter at? Oh, she in the chat. Hey, girl.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm talking Lee. I'm looking at Miss Demeter, and I'm talking to you, Lee. So I'm sorry, Miss Demeter Joe. I'm looking at the chat, and I'm talking to you. I'm sorry, Lee. How are you doing today?
Good. Okay, so what y'all cover on the Love and Marriage? Because that's my show.
I know, and so I tell you what, you tell us because we pretty much covered everything. But tell us, what do you want to just talk about? Like, what points do you want to hit? Because we've been.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of this little dinner party that they didn't split into 2 episodes. I don't. They could have did this all in 1 episode. Like and I'm not. And you already know me. We on our panel. I'm not a big fan of Winter, either. And how she is talking to people, and she's a relationship expert with her 2 failed relationships, marriages, I should say. So y'all, how I feel about that. That's pretty much it, because all the other stuff, it was just gearing up to the dinner party. Y'all tell me if I'm lying.
No, you main event.
No, you're right. And in May, but only thing I just don't understand, again, we're going to talk about just Winter a little bit. I don't understand why she keeps beating up her Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Her ex-husband. So that I don't understand.
So in the upcoming episode, I think is when they have this other dinner party. It seems like the drama goes down at the dinner parties with these old people. But So I guess we're gonna find out at that dinner party when he show up to the dinner party.
I just said that.
After they have their little guys trip, they had to have had they got this guys trip when they see Kevin in Miami, because they was at Bar One in Miami, because the Bar One in Atlanta is closed.
And so there's not a Bar One in DC, because I don't know why I thought
there's not a bar. There's not a bar. Listen, I live in DC. If there was a Bar One in DC, don't you think I would know about it?
No, I just thought it was one.
you said a Bar One.
Yeah, so Bar One, that's the name of Peter's club. That's the name of Peter's club / restaurant in Miami. Now he did a soft opening for one in Atlanta, but it ended up closing, and it's now named something else. But the Bar One in Miami, I go there every time I go to Miami, so I know that that's where they were, in the private dining area. So and Peter's not going to come to DC and make a special appearance on a TV show that has nothing to do with what he's doing. Yeah, so that I'm assuming they have to be in Miami, because why else will Peter be there?
I don't know. And like you said, you live in DC, so you would know. But I heard that Peter Thompson is going to actually be on Potomac with the ladies on Potomac. Did you all hear that?
Really? Mm-hmm.
For what?
With Giselle Bryant. He's going to be making some appearance on that.
Oh, he talking to her?
I guess. I guess that's the word on the curb, but there ain't no confirmation on that.
So why is he in Potomac for that? That's why that's why, Lee, I thought maybe he was opening up a Bar One, and that's why I guess
I haven't heard any, and I'm in these DC streets. I know. So I haven't heard anything in regards to it. I just went to the Tylers. They just opened a restaurant in Union Station. I went to the grand opening this weekend. He wasn't there.
Wow.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
this is
see.
Something that we're gonna have to watch and see. But from my understanding, he may be on a few episodes of what is that? Is that the Real Housewives of Potomac?
That's fine. Y'all know that Peter was my favorite Real House husband, so I don't mind him being on being on Real Housewives of Potomac. I like the Real Housewives.
Yeah, I like
of Potomac,
Peter.
But that's neither
here
nor there.
Too.
Anyways, he makes his appearance on this episode, and they talk about the finances, and he got this big ass folder of receipts, from what I can understand, for what it looked like, and then he shows up to the dinner. But my whole thing with Winter is that you created this narrative about, how he treated you and what he did and X, Y, and Z. And then you're giving a one-sided narrative. And then when he shows up and you're there, you can't give that one-sided narrative anymore.
Right.
True.
Because he's there.
Right. Mm-hmm. So then what do you want to do happen now? You want him to leave? Get out.
He needs to get away from me. He needs to leave. No. You need to keep that same negative energy that you had at the dinner party.
Thank you.
And you need to keep that, say it with your chest, and say everything that you said to them to his face, because according to you, he didn't disappear for 6 months and you ain't spoke to him. Now, now he may have reached out and you decided not to respond, and so that is why you ain't spoke to him in 6 months. If that's the case, then you need to just say that. But you created this narrative to the rest of the couples that you ain't spoke to him. His business is underwater. He didn't embezzle money. He didn't did all of these things. And now that he's there to, I'm going to say he's there to defend himself. He's there to defend himself, and now he needs to get away from you, and he needs to leave. No, you need to keep with that same energy and say what you said at the dinner.
Right.
Oh, don't leave out the pop-up. Shit, she was talking shit at the pop-up.
And you need to leave, and you need to talk about the pop-up. And then if he was making all of this money, hold on one second.
Ali is completely right. Winter has been going in on him, and so we're going to see next episode. I guess she's going to be a little conservative. Yeah.
So the next thing. Sorry, I'm on 2 lives at one time, y'all. So the next part is I said this on the other live. you a relationship expert before you decided to be a minister or whatever. You a relationship expert with 2 failed marriages. So I told Sheila the other day, that's like me going to the gym and a personal trainer walk up to me and saying, hey, I'm a personal trainer, but he got a cheeseburger in his hand and he fat.
Yeah.
I ain't trusting no fat personal trainer.
That's true. No, you're right.
And I ain't trusting nobody that got failed relationships. That's why I don't listen to Steve Harvey. You on marriage number 3.
I know that's right, girl. We been stopped listening to Steve Harvey.
Try again.
You trying to tell me to think like a man? You can't even think like a man. You your third
marriage. Lee, you sure got a point. You're right. But now, I told you, Winter is no longer a relationship specialist. She's a minister now. So she's
retired.
Yeah, she's retired.
And the only word that I'm listening is from the King James Version, the Bible. There ain't nothing that come out of her mouth I'm gonna believe, because you weren't a successful relationship coach. So why would I think that you were a successful minister?
You gotta get somebody a chance.
That's almost like me saying that my dog about to go work for NASCAR.
Baby, Winter says she chasing the bag, honey. She's trying to get up on there and get a check.
Okay,
that's about
what
it.
She's trying to do.
Yeah. She's trying to get a check. So that's it. Listen, why don't you go and be, go on the podcast? Well, see, if you didn't rub Ashley the wrong way, you probably could have been on her podcast, Not for Lazy Moms, because you got about 16 damn kids.
Wow.
Well, she won't be on. We can say. I think I can say it. She won't be on Ashley's podcast.
She ain't gonna be on. Unless they done got in a better place. And then Monique ain't even your real friend. Monique ain't even your real friend, because she ain't even put you on to her little oil company that she got. You couldn't even put half the money up and be a co-founder or a CFO or a co-founder of her skincare line. You just there to speak at the opening.
Girl, that wasn't no speaking. Yeah. She was talking about her personal business.
Yeah, she was. That was her inspiration that she was giving us.
And that's no inspiration. That was no inspiration.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I know it wasn't no inspiration, but that's what she thought.
Winter. Listen, y'all, Sheila, my spirit animal on love and marriage is Ashley. I am Ashley and she is me, because Ashley is the life of the party. That's me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It speaks her mind.
Because I'm gonna say what's on my mind, whether or not you like it or not. Oh well.
Yeah. No, Ashley's a fan favorite for me as well.
Yeah, I am a fan. I am a fan of Ashley. And when she said, yeah, that's actually the meaning of successful, I was like, that is what I would say. Listen, because I'm slick. My mouth's too slick, man. Come on, Ashley.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm loving Ashley. Like you said, fan favorite Ashley. I like Erana too. I mean, I'm loving all the ladies. I have to admit, I like Ashley. I like Erana, and I like Monique. Mm-hmm. I mean, Monique is not what we may have thought she was gonna. She's gonna act. But hey, if she's keeping it 100, then guess what? I'm gonna keep it 100 and say she probably got to do what she do and what she say. I'm just saying, come on. She ain't lazy. Monique ain't lazy by far. Monique out here hustling, getting it done. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride with Monique until I don't ride with her. But right now, I think I'm gonna keep riding her out. Everybody loves her.
Yeah.
But anyway, Miss Miss Lee with the T, do you have anything else? Because girl, we're gonna get off because I was trying to go over and support my other sister, Miss Dina. So do you have anything else for us?
I think she's went back to the line.
Yeah, she said, hold on. Yeah,
I think she went back to
that. Well, Charlene, you want to tell us what you got going on? Because I know you want to tell us what days you review or what you're reviewing? Because I know you got
I just started last Monday doing Basketball Wives couples retreat. I did those in the past. I like doing Basketball Wives because I like talking about their ass over there because they toxic. Who else? Then Marriage Boot Camp on Thursday nights. I used to do Love After Lockup, but their season's already up. And then Saturday nights is the Love and Marriages. And then on Sundays is 90 Day Fiance and Atlanta Housewives.
Okay. So you do them that same night, or you do them like the next day? How do you do it so people
Lord. know? You know what I do is varies sometimes. Sometimes I upload them that night, then sometimes I'm like this.
Okay.
It'd be like the next morning. It most definitely will be the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just be like, get on and just talk about the ass. That's all I like to do.
That's all right. Hey, I love to listen to you talk. So you're very good. Your reviews and stuff. Yeah, I'm doing. Last night I just did for the first episode Basketball Wives. So I did Basketball Wives. Oh yeah. So you and I need to talk because you know what I'm saying. Maybe we need to get together because I just did Basketball Wives, and it was yeah, it's gonna be on and popping. Brandy, Malaysia, we already know. Like I said, anyway, we're gonna talk. We on Love and Marriage DC. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. When I'm done, don't hang up. Okay.
Okay, Sheila. Okay, I came up here and said my 2 cents. My mama calling.
Okay, no problem. We're gonna get off so I can come over and support.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, ladies, everybody, thank you all. Charlene, thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
Next week, we're going to be here the same time, right? 7:30.
Anytime.
Love
I'm waiting
and
on the rest of that dinner. I want to talk about the rest of the dinner.
Yes.
And then also Jordan J. So we have Jordan J. Thank you for being on.
See you later, Jordan.
Everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Monday at 7:30 Eastern. Have a wonderful night.
I'll take care. You too. See you later. Bye-bye.